The Teacher Quality Partnership Program at the University of West Alabama was a grant that was funded through the United States Department of Education. And the title of our grant is Project REP, or Project REP, which stands for Rethinking Rural Education Preparation Programs. And through that program, our goal is to enhance and to build the ability of our teachers that are in pre-service as well as in service that will be serving in rural schools. We want to help prepare them to be able to work in those schools, work with those children, their unique needs. So we want to be sure we're meeting those needs that are in front of us and those needs that the children have. We want to use our grant funds to not only grow the capacity of our teachers, but to grow the capacity of our service as educators to our communities.
When we got the grant, we decided how can we best use it to meet the needs of rural schools. And so one of the things we came up with was most schools in the rural areas have needs such as lack of resources for training. They have lack of opportunity for networking with other educators. So we decided that we would have what we're going to call the Rural School Summit. This year we called it Dirt 17, which meant digging into rural traditions. We had educators from all over the state. We had people from across the nation who came together and talked about what was working, what was not working. We learned new strategies. And we learned great ideas to implement in rural schools. We hope that we'll continue this conference each and every year.
My name is Macy Bush and I'm a senior here at the University of West Alabama. I am also a Black Belt Teacher Corps scholar. I attended the Dirt 17 conference this year and it motivated me to learn the whole child before I began teaching them. The guest speakers made me realize that each child has a different story that shaped them into who they are.
Well, the Dirt conference really inspired me to figure out how I could be a male role model. Listening to those speakers, especially Liz Huntley and Jimmy Wayne, and how the role models in their educational atmosphere really inspired them to where they are now. Really inspired me. Is there anything that I could do to be a male role model for young men? And I got to think about the campus school, and those teachers at the campus school, they do a great job. They're all female, so the boys there don't get that much male interaction. So I contacted Dr. Miller and Ms. Kim Smith to see if I could do some type of boys' time or guys' time, and from that came up with an acronym of GROWL, G-R-O-W-L, Growing Responsible, Outstanding, Well-Mannered Lads. What I plan on doing is to incorporate additional stuff to what the teachers already have for a curriculum, and just help these young men to just small, polite things. Most of them already are that way, but some of them, have that father figure and some of them don't. So I figured this might be a good way for me to give back to the community.
My name is Haley Sager and I'm a Black Belt Teacher Corps scholar for the University of West Alabama. The Black Belt Teacher Corps scholars here at UWA are a select number of students that receive up to $10,000 in scholarships between their junior and senior year. As a part of the Black Belt Teacher Corps scholars, we are required to do a service project. I plan for my future service project to be family-oriented because while at Dirt 17, Liz Huntley inspired me to include family in every aspect of the classroom. Dirt 17 reassured me that I have what it takes to be a rural educator for the state of Alabama.